We have made it to the last regular season game of the year, and I am incredibly proud of this team. Look at our record, 61-20. This is leaps and bounds better than we have ever been in the history of our franchise. Now, it's not all good news, though, because Kevon Looney is injured for 1 to 2 weeks. He sprained his left finger. We could probably force him to play a little bit, but I'd rather be safe. And sorry, he's an important part of our team, and I need him healthy for the playoffs. We are not trying to just win in the first round. We're trying to win in the second round and then keep moving on so we get to the NBA Finals and win ourselves a championship. And so we can have Kevon Looney sit out for a couple of games in the first round, get to the second round, and keep driving on. With him there, I think we're pretty good to go, make a big playoff run this season. So I did want to call out that the MVP race is probably pretty much done. James Harden with 32 points per game. You can kind of imagine that he's going to walk away with this pretty handily. But Jalen the Q, Kevin Durant, LeBron James, and our boy Jaden McDaniels, the rookie, had a couple of votes here for the MVP. So he's obviously not going to win it, but the fact that he's even on this list as a rookie, pretty incredible. And with him being on the MVP list, you have to imagine that he would be the slam dunk rookie of the year, no pun intended, and that's basically what it's looking like it is. 19 points per game, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, a steal, and a block per game. Those are incredible numbers for any rookie. And to give you guys a quick look at the playoff picture so far, in the Western Conference, we are the #1 seed unanimously, again, 61 wins, potential to get 62 who beat the Raptors today, with LA, Houston, Seattle with 4, Golden State at 5, they kind of fell off without Klay Thompson a little bit, San Antonio with 6, Minnesota at 7, and we would potentially be playing the New Orleans Pelicans. So they've clinched a playoff spot, no one else can really get there with them so far is what it looks like. So it's between Minnesota and New Orleans to see who we ultimately play. I don't know who I'd rather play, probably New Orleans, but I don't know. Make sure we win our game and we'll be fine. On the Eastern Conference, you have Philly at #1, again, the team that we just lost to in the last episode. Not really happy about that. We'll have a better game plan that I'm working on in my head for if we meet them in the finals. You have Toronto, Cleveland, Atlanta, Boston, Indiana, Orlando, and then Miami Heat. So again, we are playing the #2 team in the Eastern Conference. We had way more wins than them. We should be able to beat them, but like the game against Philly, I don't want to take anybody for granted. Now, our game against Toronto was obviously a big one, but I have an even bigger question for you guys. The playoffs will be in the following episode, so I kind of need some info from you guys on what we should actually be doing now. Should I be playing every single game of the playoffs, kind of doing 2 to 3 episodes or 2 to 3 games per episode? Or should we be going the route of just only playing the first game of the series and then any potential clinching game or elimination game? Let me know what you think in the poll above. Me personally, I'm down to play every single game of every single series. I know that could obviously take a little bit, but I think with this team poised to make a big run, it honestly might be kind of worth it to go ahead and try that out. So yeah, let me know what you think ultimately, but I think it could be a lot of fun to try and get Charles Bassey involved here. Take the foul. So again, leave me your answer in the poll above. You can also leave me a comment down below telling me to play it all. Tell me to, do the method where we just play the first one and then play any elimination game or clinching game. But make sure you leave me your explanation down below. I promise I'll read all the comments. Why on Ingram? That should be a fun one. Good defense by Ingram on that. Way to stretch it out. Jaden out here pushing the tempo. He's got his guy Karras driving in. Karras going up. Karras not making a layup, but look who's there. Ja Morant with the board and finish. This game's going to be tough, though. We haven't really scored a lot, and neither has Toronto, and things are looking a little dicey at the moment. We'll see if we can get Jaden on a backdoor cut if he ever wants to cut. He's finally deciding to cut. That was a tough one, but a good finish at the bucket. Good defense by McDaniels, man. Long arm of the law on that one. Get it over your boy Charles Bassey. Easy buckets all day. Nico in the game here playing shooting guard. Him and Ja's actually been a pretty solid combo. Nico's actually been a way better passer than I thought he would be this season too, which is great. And Dwight Powell grabbing a board to start it. Oh my God, the vision, the finish. I told you, the young fella can pass, and you already know what Jaden McDaniels can do. Put up big numbers. Uh-oh, Weatherspoon out here on the curl. He spent a lot of time in the G League, and if you don't start hitting shots, you're going right back. But Bruno, with Kevon Looney out for a little bit, Bruno says, let me get some boards, let me get some buckets, and throw down a couple of dunks too. This is the matchup I want to see right here. Jaden McDaniels versus, oh, look at that, versus Kawhi Leonard. It doesn't matter if Jaden's out here making plays like that. He's getting to the GOAT, Dwight Powell, short corner. No Dwight Powell slander. You already know. First quarter's coming down to a close. Kawhi has scored the vast majority of Toronto's points, but when he's got Jaden on him, he's not scoring as easily, which is, something we've been kind of trying to figure out. Speaking of Jaden, got him here in the corner. Kawhi is the league's best defender. See what he can do here. Against the young GOAT, not a lot. This game's been pretty wild so far. There have been 10 lead changes, and we got 5 minutes left here at the moment. So that's kind of wild. I'm letting Ja go in. Oh, he almost dunked it on him, but then he got rejected by Valanciunas. So not exactly the best finish. It was a great move, but it just ended up looking pretty foolish. Pushing the break, we got it to Karras. Karras going up, no foul called, of course. Jay is going to get the rebound, though. He finishes. Jordan Brown has shot 6 free throws, which is more than our entire team right now. Outside of the Raptors shooting a million free throws, one of the other big issues we're having is we're shooting 25% from the three. So until we do better there, we're kind of screwed. But shooting with Cameron LeVert from 3 is probably not our best idea either. Need LeVert to hit something. Finally, Karras gets a 3. He's missed a lot. I relied on him, and if he can hit some, we'll be okay. So the first half is now closed. We are down 6 points against some of the best teams in the Eastern Conference, both of which we've had a much better record than. We have absolutely struggled, and can't tolerate that at all. If we can just not foul Raptors like we did in the first half, this will be such a good half for us. But we fouled so much. It was so bad. Oh, Ja, don't shoot a fadeaway. All right, you know what, Jaden? You want to catch that one? Posterize multiple people? Ja can shoot all the fadeaways he wants. Raptors ended up getting 6 points there. A horrible screen by Bassey. Get the ball back out. Good screen there. Ingram going in. This man has not hit a layup, I swear, in his career. Oh, okay, I take it back. He hit his first layup of all time. Right there. Why trying to get some points? Ingram all up in his grill. Valanciunas out here doing the most, and we need a block. I don't even know who blocked him on that one. Ingram on the corner. Gotta hit those. Look at Jaden McDaniels beat us, a one-man wrecking crew. Almost got the M1. 20 points, 9 rebounds, and we just started the third quarter. He's insane. Good defense by Bassey. Great defense. Way to block and then way to go right back at him. Get the contest. Look at Bruno down the middle of the paint. Bruno posterizing people out here. Okay, Maryland, I see you. The lead changes have been unbelievable. There have been about 14 or 15 lead changes right now. We're trying to do something, you know? Jumper it up, and Valanciunas with his first putback dunk in about a century. Oh, look at this in the corner. Weatherspoon, he's been cold. He can hit threes. He will be so big in the playoffs. Third quarter is winding down. This is a weird, like really weird lineup, but I'm here for it. If Bruno wants to keep cutting like this, looking like a young Shaq. 6 points, 4 rebounds. Like, I'll take this from Bruno every game. We've honestly been playing our backups against most of their starters, and we've done fairly well. Like, we're still only down 2, so it honestly makes me optimistic. We got 2 guys on surge, and he still makes it easy. Great defense here in Kawhi so far by Dawson. He's been underrated on our team all season long. Kawhi's gonna shoot. Another one. It doesn't feel like no matter what we do, like we can stop that dude. Like, I feel like that was as close to perfect defense as you could possibly get, but it honestly didn't matter. We'll let Weatherspoon do some work here. He's got his big fella down. Look, Bruno, that's a mismatch all game long. On possession here, the third quarter. And Vliet is Van Brick. We'll take that. So look, we're only down a couple of points there. It's a 4-point lead for Toronto. Fourth quarter is a big one. I know it doesn't really matter if we win or lose, but to me, this game totally matters. In the fourth quarter, it's time to put up or basically shut up, because it's not looking very good. Toronto is hitting like everything. It's one of those moments where 2K just does what 2K wants to do, and you got to find some way to stop them on defense. 10-point game. Kawhi has got to be gassed. He's Michael Jordan. Valanciunas missed. I don't know how. Here we go, Ja. Got the ball out to Jaden. What a move. 28 and 10. We're still in it. We're still down 10 points, though. I don't know how he got that off. I'm mildly blown away by everything that's happening here. Oh, we got Karras down the middle. That's a rare Karras LeVert dunk. And he got the and 1. Shumpert only has 1 foul in this game. I want to know how many fouls they have. They're nowhere close to the bonus, if I had to imagine. All right, big free throws here by Karras. We're down 8. You can make it 7. Made it 7. Oh, God, Kawhi's got us out here jumping. I don't know how to stop him. We could double team him, but they're too dangerous to leave, like, anybody uncovered. You don't really have anybody that's, like, not worth guarding. I was trying so hard not to jump there. That's incredible defense. Incredible defense there. Way to stay at home. The ball out here to Jaden. I don't really know what happened right there. I mean, I get that it was a kickball violation, but can we talk about my man just doing the lickety splits for no reason? That's what I'm concerned about. Oh, Brandon. Oh, God. The ball in here to Bassey. Oh, inside. Jaden. If he missed, we would have rided. 5-point game. Minute 18 left. We're not out of it. Why don't you do it? Stop it, 2K. Stop it. Someone explain to me how you stop that. You can't. Oh, my God. You better steal it from me. Beat him to the bucket, Jaden. And one. I like the foul, but I need and ones all day long here. Okay, big free throws here for McDaniels. He is 30 and 11 right now, 12 of 18. He's had a incredible night per usual, but I need more. Okay, like Kobe said, I need more. Second free throw. Cash money as usual, 32 on the night. 5-point game. Did someone stop Kawhi Leonard? Anyone? It's not Brandon Ingram. I'm sending him to defense camp. He hit that. I'm not going to front. This controller might not have made it through the rest of the day. Ja going in and one. Kyle Lowry has one foul the entire game. 2K, you're tripping. All right, just like Jaden, these are big free throws here. I need Ja to hit these 9 points, 8 assists. Look, that's fine, but I need 11 points after this shot. After both free throws, not that shot. You know what I mean? That's 10 points right there. The 4-point game, you hit this one. It's a 3-point game. This is coming down to the wire. We should be blowing this team out, in my opinion. We're the best team in the NBA, okay? Going to be close. 3-point game. We get them a miss here. Anybody's ball game. They're going to Kawhi. Imagine that. Okay, you didn't waste any time at all. You literally wasted no time to hit that mid-ranger in my face. Karis, I believe in you. No one else believes in you. No one believed in you, Karis, but I did. It was huge. What a pass by Ingram. Oh, my God. Okay, 2-point game. About 8 seconds between the shot clock, I think. No. Big time players make big time plays.
To be successful, you've got to protect the paint. He rises to that.
Loose ball foul? Loose ball foul? Are you kidding me? I just
left in the fourth quarter of this one, and they foul intentionally.
I want
They have to do that now. Again, they're not in the penalty yet.
You know what? Smart foul.
I can't believe they called a loose ball foul there. Oh my God. All right, Kawhi, you robot. I hope you short circuit right now. Okay, miss a free throw. Would you miss a free throw, Kawhi? Popovich is looking at you right now. Greg Popovich is going to punch you in the throat if you make this one, Kawhi. Okay. Do you want to get punched by Greg Popovich? You want to punch him? Okay. Didn't work. 4-point game. 15 seconds left. We're in trouble. I'm going to be honest. I don't even want to see how many points Kawhi scored this game. It is going to be an insane amount. Oh my God. Someone get this man a screen. Oh my God. We're so in trouble. This is the worst executed final play of a ball game. We got within one. It's just the single worst executed play ever, basically. That's going to end it. We're going to walk out of here with an L. 2K's unbelievable. They shot an unbelievable percentage. Kawhi didn't miss. You guys saw it. The dude was on fire. Fadeaways, turnarounds, up and unders. We just didn't have an answer for him. So that was the last regular season game, and I am disappointed that last play. I can't get over how badly I executed that. But if we move on to the awards, James Harden gets your MVP, 32 points, 5 rebounds, 7 assists, a steal and a half. The dude had an incredible year, and he rightfully deserves it. Your Rookie of the Year goes to Jaden McDaniels. We get 19.5 points, 8.5 rebounds, 3 assists, a steal and a half, and a block per game on almost 50% shooting for the entire season. Just remarkable. His 3-point shooting could do better, but you know what? That's fine for a rookie. Your 6th man of the year goes to Trey Jones, 8.7 rebounds, 5 assists. Those are crazy numbers for a guy coming off the bench like that. Kawhi Leonard. Honestly, I hate Kawhi right now. 29 points per game, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, and a block. He got Defensive Player of the Year. To me, he should get turnaround of the season of the century because the man could not miss that game on turnaround jumpers. Marcus Cousins gets your most improved player. Is wild for Atlanta. I question that move because they had DeAndre Jordan as well. He goes for 27 points, 11 rebounds, 3 assists, almost 2 steals, and basically 2 blocks on 51% shooting. Those are like MVP numbers. Their record wasn't obviously great, but he played remarkable. And your coach of the year goes to Michael Stauffer, our head coach. 61 wins, 21 losses. His 3rd year in the NBA. He's a legend. Just isn't really happy with how he played in that very last game. Now, something I did want to call out is that someone actually asked, how did Jalen LeCue not get Rookie of the Year? And that's a fantastic question, so I looked into it on my own. Somehow, as a rookie, this dude is listed as having 11 years pro. I don't really understand how that works. But I'm happy it happened because we got Rookie of the Year for Jaden McDaniels. But as a rookie, age 20, how has he been in the league 11 years? He's a 9-year-old prodigy. And so because of that, I actually buttoned past where the All-NBA teams and the other awards were listed. So to go through really quickly, on your All-NBA first team, you get James Harden, Jalen LeCue, Kevin Durant, Giannis, Nikola Jokic. On your second team, you get DeMarcus Cousins, Kawhi Leonard, Zion Williamson coming into his own right, Stephen Curry, and Russell Westbrook. Your third team, I'm proud, Ja Morant for the 2nd time in his career. It's All-NBA third team, so that's going to make his contract potentially exponentially higher when he's up for a deal. You got Ja Morant, Kyrie Irving, LeBron James, Blake Griffin, and Anthony Davis. Your defensive third team, or first team, Anthony Davis, Giannis, Kawhi, Chris Paul, and Jalen LeCue. Second team for defense, you have Oladipo, Dejounte Murray, Draymond Green, Paul George, and Rudy Gobert, my younger brother. Then the rookie first team, you have James Wiseman, Isaiah Mobley, LaMelo Ball, Cole Anthony, Jaden McDaniels. A heck of a team right there. And for your second team, you have Brian Antoine, Javon Quinterly, Nico Mannion, Tyrese Maxey, and Vernon Carey. To recap our team's personal stats, here's a look at how everybody overall performed. Brandon Ingram actually stepped it up in the second half of the season, almost 20 points per game, 4 rebounds, 2.5 assists. Jaden McDaniels, again, stellar all season long, 19.5 points per game, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, a steal and a half, and a block per game. Ja Morant, solid numbers, not as good as I think his rookie year, but 17.5 with almost 7 rebounds and then 7 assists. He's getting close to averaging a triple-double, which is kind of where I want to see him. Those are lofty expectations, but I think he can get there. Harris LeVert had 14, 3 and 3, and Nico Mannion with almost 12 points per game as a rookie. Great year by him, almost 6 assists per game, 2 off the bench. He didn't get enough love for 6th man of the year, in my opinion. Charles Bassey got the most points, but look, 8 rebounds, 9 points per game. He had almost 2 blocks per game as well. Dwight Powell, no Dwight Powell slander, 8 points with 6 rebounds. Kevon Looney, again, didn't play a ton this season, but 6 points, 6 rebounds. Eamon Dotson at 5.5. Bruno was solid as well off the bench. Devonta Graham didn't play a ton. Nick Weatherspoon spent 90% of his time in the G League, ended up coming back and did okay for us. He should be hopefully bigger in the postseason, hitting threes coming off the bench. Terrence Ferguson, you see it, and Trevor Ariza, he's just collecting a paycheck. To give you a look at the league leaders, basically in points and things of that nature, James Harden, 32.5. Kawhi Leonard up there. Stephen Curry got injured. He's on a pinched left elbow nerve day to day, but he'll be back in time for the playoffs. Jalen LeCue killed it again. We'll fix his year or whatever for his years pro after the season and make it a little bit easier so that he's not going to retire in like 3 years. Kyrie Irving ended up getting hurt too, fractured his left leg. So Utah, sucks to be you guys. LeBron James at number 8, Colin Sexton at 24.5, and Porzingis at 24 points per game as well. For anybody who cares about rebounds, Andre Drummond had 14, Jokic with 13, Rudy Gobert, DeAndre Ayton's actually having a really good career so far for him. Steven Adams, RIP, we lost him, but 11 points per game, 11 rebounds per game. See Wiley, I mean, you don't really see any of our guys for a while. So rebounding, definitely a big thing for us. McDaniels is the closest one. He was ranked 30 with 8.4 with Westbrook and RJ Barrett both being ahead of him. We need to make sure that our boy Charles Bassey gets a little bit better at rebounding. From an assist standpoint, Kyle Lowry's at 1, Lonzo Ball. Okay, Lonzo Ball's having an okay career so far. 8.5 assists there. Ja Morant was ranked 4th in assists, which I'm really happy to see about. His turnovers are pretty much in line with a lot of the guys. A little bit higher, but pretty good overall. Steals per game, Paul George led the league there with Chris Dunn, Jalen LeCue behind him. Blocks per game, Jaren Jackson Jr. becoming one heck of a player. He's an 88 overall now. Rudy Gobert behind him with Zion at 2. Zion's going to be a monster, man. I think he's going to be one of the better players in the league here in about 2 years. He's at 86 overall at this point. Turnovers per game, it wasn't us. We didn't have Ja out there. Ja was 5th in the league in turnovers, but that's neither here nor there. 3.2, Jalen McHugh, tied with D'Angelo Russell. Melo Ball was pretty high. Anthony was high. As you can tell, 4 out of the 5 guys were technically rookies, so you can expect that to go down. Actually, 3 out of the 5 guys, because Ja's not a rookie anymore, but a lot of young ball handlers there. They'll eventually get better and not turn it over as much. So with all of that set aside, we are now ready for the playoffs. In the next episode, we'll be going headfirst into the playoffs. We're going to make a name for ourselves, trying to beat the Minnesota Timberwolves, which is our first matchup. So again, we're playing Minnesota. Seattle plays Golden State. That's a heck of a matchup there. You have Houston versus San Antonio, LA versus New Orleans. On the eastern side, we're going to have Toronto, Orlando, Cleveland, Indiana, Boston, Atlanta, and then Philly and Miami. A lot of good teams there, but the big thing for me is that if we beat Minnesota Timberwolves, which I hope and assume that we should, we'll be playing either Seattle or Golden State. That'll be pretty tough, but I think we're good enough to do that. We'll just get a warm up with the Minnesota Timberwolves in advance. But make sure you guys leave me a comment down below to tell me if we should play every single playoff game or if we should just play the first one, then any elimination or clinching ones. I need to know what you guys think. Make sure you vote in the poll. Leave me a comment down below. Don't forget to hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, because there are more NBA 2K episodes coming to you very, very soon.